below sound. Fully fed, the red fox fled the yard of the house, away from the dark man with hands tightly clenched, where the yellow sown field withered in the heat, its crop almost delivered. It differed to him not. Below, the gizzard of a lizard rippled at the sight of a swooping buzzard, turned in mid-flight, plunging from the sky to lunge at a mouse startled, his plan revealed, wingspan blocking the light of the sun. The man's face set to stone grew old and weary, and beats of his feet without socks did not pull from damp glass, rough soil or sharp rock. Grounded, roots spread, he sank in towards the dead. Long buried, they almost whispered back at him. A bee buzzed its glee to see myriad flowers blown, grown by the man's spouse, speared on their stalks. The man had carried her, tight-wrapped, in a neat sheet, clocking it all, walking his mind away from each shock, bones in a box. Chalk marked her grave, now free. She lay sleeping, almost rocking, in her bed, 6 feet down. Pause. Her almond eyes meet mine, lighting up the dark, seeing into me, through me. Long whiskers twitch, picking up strange incantations or movements on the wind. I swear she smiles. Do animals smile? She comes to tell me I am blameless. Her final goodbye was not my fault. These are the thoughts I read, whether said or not. She nods. Our connection is unbroken. I miss her already, knowing it's the last, her only visit. And so she turns, a message delivered in dream time. And I wake. The Stone Cow of Surly. The lowing cow's heart is stone, cutting and cold, a scold snorting her approval for another's ruin. Her glass half empty, she filled it with black bile, never to drink, but to watch it darken and bubble. 3 on a heath marvelled at her creations. Over time, the glass cracked in dislike, piece by piece, from edge to edge, until it shattered, pouring its poisoning currents to pool around her feet, and she carried it far, like a dog on a leash, seeking any excuse to tease, bitch, and bewitch. The stone cow had nothing else to do. In her castle she gloried in being her own queen, her friends her subjects, eager not to be cast out. I'll call her Louise, but that isn't her name. I'll say she lives in Surly, but therein I lie. Does the mirror reflect the spite in her eye? The postman rapped today with a letter overdue, addressed to a John and smothered in 12s of lilies, perfume sneaking over the edges, stems curling, out and all around, offering a safe handshake. But I have wandered off the point onto paper, where the written word is unclouded by prejudice. I think it might just be a generational balls up, suffering and loss. Flip them, dump them, fuck 'em. We taste red, hear hot and cold touch, and feel a fox cry. The song dances, curling like a cat in peaceful slumber. Over the hills the stone cow lows for an audience. C'est la vie, etc. The hair. Buttoning up my jacket, black as nightshade, I watch the innocent domino drop in my stride, outnumbered in their fight against the horde. Brown eyes wide, I spy every foolish trick by man, my fluff of a tail concealed beneath my shroud. Light long fled this place in a glass-sealed jar, myriad creatures twisted into eerie phantasms. My bagpipes play an ode of madness to the fallen, jagged and crazed, a song for the pursued and lost. The drummer boy sees me coming, carrying my stick of spikes, white dice mounted. Will his throw land lucky? The odds are weighted hard against all of them, yet they play, and always fail, their flesh skewered forever. Mermaids with missing tails circle for the entrails. The sheer arrogance of man never ceases to amuse me. Their vanity brags they can beat me, the lowly hare. Walking tall, my furry ears erect, an ode to cuteness. Playing my pipes, I dare the storybooks to rewrite me. Tree. Branches point, stretching bark upwards to be tickled by the waking sun. Apples of yellow lie in freckles. The body straightens, is back my rod, stabilizing me, keeping me from falling into an endless slide I do not need. Feet stand heavy, sinking downwards, seeking to penetrate the soil beneath, but I am still in perfect synchronicity. My roots spread out like hair, feeling their way, tapered fingers gathering dirt, digging down deeper into this wet earth. Skulls. Black skull bag glitters neon green in the night, offering darker light as you drift off to sleep. The full moon hangs heavy, a silver cascade lifting the ground upward to meet the sky's eyes. Branches swing, creaking, played on by the wind in a rhythmic chorus, only audible by the air. Creeping roots bore down deep into Mother Earth, shifting senses lower and lower to the heart of sound. A poem with a line from Sylvia Plath. White light washes, wearing a pink halo, dancing among the stars like a hula girl, without spinning, without dropping. Clouds engulf her, a fluffy fur boa, comforting and warm. Below, little houses slump, breathing in, snoring out, snug in this chill night. Orange fox probes bins, seeking throwaways, cast-offs for the outcast. Dressed in his finest coat, he has a date with fate, while I stand a gulp at the impeccable moon.